Harry Potter and the bitch you wanted to die more than Voldemort.
This is the intro, bitch. So just watch my shit.
And that's what I'll talk about today, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now first off, spoiler alert. I'm going to talk about Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix as if you already know the whole story, or you just want to give two shits about spoilers. Either way, you have been warned. Disclaimer has been disclaimed. Let's move on. Now Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix really is a milestone in the Harry Potter saga, story-wise, as well with the characters, because monumental shit happens in this film. So this one came out on July 11th, 2007, and 10 days later, the final book came out. I remember the premiere for this film, because some places were doing collaborations with bookstores that if you bought premiere tickets to this film, you actually got the book 10 days early before it actually came out. I can remember people going, oh my god, dude, I got the book, I'm in the movie, I don't know what I want, do I want to read the book or do I want to watch the movie? What do I want to do? It's a really epic thing. Like, at the time, it was really cool to be a nerd again. Ironically, now, it's cool to be a Star Wars nerd again. I hate all you fucking bullies. Fuck you. So in this one, there is a person you wanted to die more than Voldemort. And it is this bitch. I don't remember the actress's name. Her name is here. But this is Dolores Umbridge. She works for the Ministry of Magic. The Ministry of Magic is like the United States government equivalent of the wizarding world. They're a bunch of pussies, they're controlling, they want to fix shit that doesn't need to be fixed instead of actually focusing on the real issue. That is how they are, and I really can't stress enough the United States government politics comparison thing. Like, I really can't stress that enough. And the Ministry has actually been stating that it's not true that Voldemort's back. Like, it's not true at all. They're like, no, you're safe, you're good. You're all good. No, the Dark Lord is not returning. No, we're not giving weapons to Syria. Trust us. You're good. And there's a point where they're in the classroom with Umbridge, and Umbridge is basically saying, like, you guys are going to learn out of books, you're not going to perform spells, you're not going to use your wands, you're not going to rise up and fight, none of that. And then Harry just goes like, what, we're not going to use spells? Like, how are we going to defend ourselves? And then Umbridge's all like, who's going to hurt you? What's out there? And then Harry just goes, oh, gee, I don't know, maybe Lord Voldemort, the Dark Lord. And Umbridge kind of, like, humbles down, is like, you've been told that a certain dark wizard that did a lot of bad shit back in the day is at large and is alive again. This is a lie. Straight up to your face, we're not doing any bad shit. And Harry just breaks like, you know what? No. Fuck that. It was murder. Voldemort killed him. I saw it. I fought him. And Umbridge's like, you know what? Fuck you. You get detention. You see in Harry's face like, what? Well, why? Why do I get detention? For speaking the truth, I'm going to get detention? This is a pretty good equivalent now. If you speak the truth about the government, if you really go out there and put your name up about it, you will be shot down, you will be locked up. Hell, guys, JFK tried to speak out, and you know what happened? He got killed. So eventually, Harry and his friends create this wizarding army. They call it Dumbledore's army. It's like Harry is a teacher, and he's teaching all these kids all this advanced magic that he has performed, and it's really an inspiring segment. There's a whole montage on it. It's inspiring. It's really, you have a happy, giddy feeling when you're watching this, and this kid's only 15 years old. Like, he's not very old, and he's teaching all these kids about this magical, advanced shit that is really, really epic. And the only feeling I could say that you actually get is a magical feeling. I know it's ironic, but that's really how you feel. And Harry has this great line where he says, all of the greatest wizards in history started out as nothing more than what we are now. Students, if they can do it, why not us? And I love that line. I have quoted it many times on Facebook, on Twitter, and my family, friends, everything. I love that line because it really says something, because I'm a YouTuber. I want my shit to grow, and I really think that's really awesome because all of the greatest YouTubers have started out as nothing more than what I am now, a dumbass with a camera. And I think one day I will become one of the greatest YouTubers. I will go out there. I will get my name out there. FlorkertaTV will be a household name. So eventually Umbridge finds out about Dumbledore's army, and they take Harry, 2 officers, and the Minister of Magic to Dumbledore's office, and they're like, you know what? Arrest Dumbledore. Take him in. And Dumbledore has one of the greatest moments ever. He's like, oh, you think I'm going to come quietly? Hell no, buddy. I have no intention of going to Azkaban. He winks at Harry, this bird comes flying down, and it's all like, ah! Dumbledore just disappears in a bit of flame, and it's awesome. And then Kingsley, who's one of the officers, goes up to the minister and says what the whole audience is thinking. He just goes, "You may not like him, minister, but you cannot deny Dumbledore's got style." Yes. Yes, he does. So then we cut to the OWLs, which they're called owls. They're like your MAP or SAT like equivalent. They are ordinary wizarding level examinations. Holy God, I'm a nerd. And this is the moment in the theater where everyone just had this big ass grin on their face. Every time I watch it, I want to cheer and jump on my couch because it is just awesome. We've all been at school. We've all had people we hated, and we've all wanted to do this. Fred and George come whooshing in. They're throwing fireworks everywhere. They're destroying shit. Bunch of fireworks are popping everywhere. The kids are cheering. And it's really a really awesome scene. And when you're watching it, you just have this big ass grin on your face. Because you're like, dude, I've wanted to do that. And it's really fucking sweet. You just see Umbridge. She's just looking around. And you can see it on her face. She's like, how do I control this? This is Fred and George Weasley, guys. You really can't control them. And then they throw this really big one. It's like this giant dragon thing that chases after Umbridge and chops down on her. It's really fucking sweet. And then like Fred and George whoosh outside and go up in the air. All the kids come running outside. They're cheering. Fred and George have this really big W in the sky. They fly off and all the kids are cheering. And it's just really one of the funniest scenes in the film. And then it like does a complete 180. Harry gets a vision of Voldemort torturing Sirius, so Harry can go and save him. And they do. They go to the Ministry of Magic and break in, and like this is like breaking into the Pentagon, guys. This is pretty monumental shit. Voldemort put this image in Harry's mind so Harry would go and get this prophecy so he can just take it from Harry. And the prophecy is something that really wasn't explored that much in the movie. They really didn't give us a good explanation to it. Because in the book, I love the whole prophecy scene. There's a whole chapter that focuses right on the prophecy in the book, and it is one of my most favorite chapters in the whole series. Like, I love it. That is a really great segment that really could have done something really good and great wonders to the film. Because we've all seen movies or read a book where someone has like a gun to someone's head and then it does like a 20-minute flashback that would have explained everything in great detail and made everything make sense. But then comes the point where from this point up to the end of the movie, oh my god, I just love it. It's freaking awesome. Malfoy's dad comes up to him in his Death Eater shit and he's like, "You really should know the difference between dreams and reality." And then Harry's like, "You took one step closer and I'm smashing this prophecy." And then Bellatrix comes whooshing down and she's all like, "He knows how to play. Itty bitty baby." I'm like, dude, you're like Harley Quinn except less hot. And Harry's like, "Why do you want it? Why did Voldemort have to make me get it?" Prophecies can only be retrieved by those whom they were made about. Malfoy is just like a wordsmith. He's like the Emperor. He's taunting him. And then Harry's like, "You know what? Fine. I've waited 14 years to hear this shit. I can wait a bit longer." Stupefy, you bitch. Malfoy goes flying. They haul ass. They run. And then they fall into this like pit mirror thing. It's really fucking sweet. And then like this dust cloud appears around him, comes whooshing down. Harry gets down on the ground and, you know, clutches this prophecy because like this is a prophecy about him. This is insane shit. And all his friends are like in a circle around the edges of this little pit thing. And then like they have wands at their throats like they're about to kill him. They're like, "You know what? Fuck you. You give us the prophecy or you die." And then Malfoy comes like walking up with this cane all sly and shit. He's like, "Do you really think children could have defeated us? Hand me the prophecy now or watch your friends die." And you can see it on Harry's face. So you can see that he doesn't want to do this, but he will do anything to save his friends. Puts it in Malfoy's hand. The smoke inside it turns black, like evil or my soul. And then you think it's over, but one of the greatest moments in the whole series happens right here.
Get away from my godson.
And then all the other fucking orders come down, and their white fucking smoke things. All the other Death Eaters go flying. There's sparks flying. There's red sparks. There's green sparks. There's blue sparks. There's white sparks. People are flying. People are sparking. There's wands flying. Everything is chaotic. It's insane. It's epic. The music is awesome. The tension is awesome. Harry and Sirius are like side by side dueling with Malfoy, and it's really fucking epic. Malfoy, has a hesitation. Harry's like, you know what, Expelliarmus, you fucker. Malfoy's wand goes flying, and Sirius is all like, nice one, James, and like does this little thing with his wand. It goes, badoosh. Malfoy goes flying off. You don't know where the hell he went. Harry smiles at Sirius, and the Bella bitch comes down. It's like, Avada Kedavra. She kills Sirius Black. And the way the music is up, the silence, like everything of it. Oh, dude, it's like really rough to watch. It is so cool and very well done. I remember just watching it earlier. I actually teared up a bit. Oh my god, it is one of the coolest segments in this movie. There are 3 parts in this movie in particular, in a very 10-minute period, that I just love. And then Harry breaks free of Lupin's grasp, he runs after Bellatrix, he's gonna fucking kill her. You see the look on his face, like, I am gonna fucking kill her. And she's yelling, she's taunting him, he's like, I killed Sirius Black, I killed Sirius Black, are you coming to get me? He's like, you know what, fuck you bitch, Crucio, torture occurs, boom, she's down, and he has her point, he's like, he does this thing with his neck, it's really weird. And then you see Bellatrix laughing and Voldemort shows up, smacks Harry's wand out of his hand. He's like, you're fucked. And then Dumbledore comes in through the smoke like a balla, and he's like, you shouldn't have come here tonight, Tom. The Aurors are on the way. And Voldemort's all like, you know what, by that time, you'll be dead, and I'll be gone, motherfucker. And then, like, fucking Dumbledore just pushes Harry aside, and they get in one of the coolest magical wand battles ever in the series and cinematic history. It is awesome, and I have to say a magical wand battle, because when you say 2 men get into a wand battle, you really don't think Harry Potter. But this scene is really fucking sweet. Like, there's like a fire dragon, there's this water bubble thing, like Dumbledore puts Voldemort in a water bubble and is like spearing it and magical shaping it and shit. It's fucking sweet. And then like all this glass falls. Voldemort does this thing like an awesome badass, and all this glass starts falling on. Voldemort has his wand like a dagger, and all the glass comes up behind him and starts shooting down onto Harry and Dumbledore's one of the, goes like a fall, and like all the glass turns to dust and shit, and you think it's over. Hell no. Here comes a scene I find it tough to watch. Voldemort invades Harry's mind, and he's like torturing him from the inside, and Dumbledore really can't do anything about it because he's inside his mind. You really can't fix that. And it's something I love, because Harry's a 15-year-old kid. He's a kid, guys, and this man is torturing this kid from inside his mind. And the way Harry is like writhing on the ground, screaming in pain, the imagery on the screen, the music, everything about this scene is awesome. And I really find it tough to watch. To this day, I really find it difficult to watch. Because some people will say like, oh dude, you're a pussy. No, I enjoy good cinema. And this right here is a really good moment that is really tough to watch. I can't emphasize that enough. And then like, there's a point where Voldemort is looking at Harry, and time kind of slows down, and he's like, you're a fool, Harry Potter, and you will lose everything. Then comes the moment, which is basically like a big fuck you slap to a world leader, and the minister comes through, he sees Voldemort, and by the look on his face, he's like, ah shit, I'm fucked. And he just goes, he's back. And Voldemort just kind of hobbles away, like in the air and shit, and he's gone. And like the way that the minister said he's back and the look on his face is like the biggest slap in the face ever, and I really wish one of our world leaders could get one of those. And then the movie kind of ends. Like there's like all the other ones, there was kind of a big cliffhanger, but really this one didn't have a huge cliffhanger. I mean, things are gonna happen, but you have to wait. That's kind of how this one ended to me. And there's a bit where they're walking away, and Harry just goes to his friends like, you know what? We have something that Voldemort doesn't. And they just go, what's that? Something worth fighting for. And I love that line. That is actually really true, too. They have each other. They have a point to their fight. Voldemort really doesn't. There's a point in the bloopers where this scene plays out, and Daniel Radcliffe just goes, you know what, we have something Voldemort doesn't. And they just go, what? A nose? I love the fucking noseless Voldemort Michael Jackson comparison puns. They're fucking sweet. But in the end, this is not my favorite Harry Potter film. It's not my least favorite either. But it's up there, guys. It's a really good film. I like it. And I will say that Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is the shit.
This shit is the fucking shit.
Hey everybody on YouTube, I have a Facebook page, I have a Twitter page, I have a Google Plus page that I never check, so go ahead and hit that shit. The Facebook page is, FlorkertaTV. The Twitter page is @FlorkertaTV. I'll put a thing like here so you can see it. The Google Plus page, you get it. Hit that shit, add me to your circle, hit that like button on Facebook, hit that subscribe button here on YouTube, do it all so you can stay up to date with my shit. What should I talk about next? Game, movie, show? Let me know in the comments below. You all got florked.